Hi there and welcome to this short video where I'll show you how you can automatically generate your PowerPoints and your slides directly from a lesson plan without having to duplicate work. So in this example here, I'm looking at my Maths Year 1 class, and on my calendar up here, I'm going to get ahead of the game a little bit. I'm going to look forward to the summer term. Let's just say I'm going to look at this block on fractions, but as you can see, I've got my whole year planned out here. Look at fractions within this unit. I've got all these 4 lessons. If I look at this lesson, find a half. Here's the plan itself. My lesson objectives might be students will learn X, Y, Z. I can choose some standards and curriculum objectives I want from a pre-populated list, which can be customized. And then here, I have the actual details of my lesson plan. So in the notes and guidance section, which I can obviously change if I want, I have some notes to myself as a teacher. Then I have some text that I'd like to go on my slide. So this might be, what do you notice about these shapes? And then here, I can see down the bottom, I've got a resource which would be very appropriate for this lesson, which we've recommended for you on halving shapes. So I can add this to my lesson here, and there is that resource there. Now in my next section, which I can rename, call it whatever I want, I'm going to perhaps show a video. So watch this video carefully. What I'd like to show on the screen. These are notes obviously to myself as a teacher, and down here I can see some videos being recommended to me. If I want to see some more, I can do a search here, I can scroll along here and find more. This one looks quite good. Teach and Ted learn about halves. Great, so I'll attach this video. And so now I've built up my lesson with my objectives, with different sections, and each of those sections having its resource. Now the most important button here in this video is this create presentation button at the top here. So as soon as I hit this button here, we will use that plan behind to automatically create a PowerPoint for you. So now if I open that PowerPoint and enable editing, you can see that each one of those sections has got its own slide. So I'm going to show them to you side by side here to show you how this plan on the left has turned into this PowerPoint on the right. So to start with, here we've got my unit title, my lesson title, when I'm timetable to teach it, and these are the objectives that we put in on the left up here. Now this section on the left, this notes and guidance card, has got its own slide which we've automatically generated for you. Notes and guidance, this is what we typed in the slide text, and down here I can see all of the notes that are made for me as the teacher, which is in the teacher notes section, and that resource is in there to go on the screen. Obviously this is a PowerPoint, so I can edit this, I can crop this, I can change it, I can add to it, but it's a great time-saving starting point. This next slide here is this mathematical talk card on the left here, this next section of the lesson plan. Here are the teacher notes at the bottom. Here's what we asked the students to do, watch the video carefully, and here is the thumbnail and the link to that video, so I can play it directly from this PowerPoint. So there you go, on the left there was the lesson plan, all mapped out, all aligned to standards. One click of the button here, this create presentation button, has allowed me to automatically generate a PowerPoint with very, very little effort. This print button will create a PDF version of this lesson plan itself, which you as a teacher might also like. Thank you for listening. If you've got any questions, please do reach out to us using the chat feature in the bottom corner here.